guys, so I'm here to do my 26-week pregnancy update, and I'm obviously in a new area. This is kind of the corner of my master bedroom where I might turn this into like my permanent filming space. I don't know. I'm just gonna apologize real quick. Our TV and the wires will not always be here. We ordered a mount to put the TV up there. Like I said, it might be getting kind of obnoxious to look at, but like I said, those will be gone hopefully within the next week. Now I'm just going to start out saying that this video, I have some things to talk about that might be, you might consider kind of TMI. I don't necessarily, because I kind of like to keep it real with my my updates, my videos and things like that. So if you are sensitive to TMI subjects, because I know some YouTubers that I watch are very open and some are very censored. So if you're sensitive, then this might not be the best video for you. If you don't care, then we're gonna jump right in. 26 weeks, the baby is the size of an eggplant, which is 2 pounds and 9.2 inches long. So I just had a checkup last week. And it was a really routine checkup. We really didn't do much. I went and I did my urine sample and they did my blood pressure, which was 112/62, and then I basically left. They listened to the baby's heartbeat and that was it. I've never really had an issue with my urine or my blood pressure, so I wasn't really expecting anything like that. Symptom wise, I am having the Braxton Hicks contractions now. And this is kind of what I wanted to get into that might be kind of TMI. They mainly come on during and after intercourse. And most of the time when I have Braxton Hicks contractions, it's just it's the tight feeling, and then I'll usually just sit down and then they'll go away, or I'll drink some water and they'll go away within a couple of minutes. But I've noticed recently that during sex, my stomach gets not quite, or the Braxton Hicks contractions, they don't quite get painful, but they get a lot more intense than they are just during the day. So that's one time that I've really been having them. And then I noticed that if I'm running around the house doing a million different things at once, doing laundry, dishes, picking up after Gray, everything like that, I'll get kind of the hard feeling, and then that's kind of my cue that I need to chill out and take a break. I've been out of breath a lot, and I feel like that should not be happening this early, but I guess all pregnancies are different. With Grayson, I don't think it happened this early, but I'm out of breath all the time. I'm having some lower back pain. The back pain isn't what's terrible yet. It's the fact that I'm having along with the back pain, I'm having the sciatic nerve pain, and that's what gets really painful. During the day I'm fine, but usually towards the end of the night, around 8 o'clock at night, every single night, I start to feel my right leg, I can't put any weight on it. So when I'm trying to walk around, I literally have to limp because my leg is so sore that I can't put weight on it. More TMI facts I'm sorry about. I'm still really constipated, and I actually started Metamucil 4 days ago, and it's helped a little bit, but I'm kind of hoping that it helps a little bit more, which I'm sure it will. It's only been, we're only 4 days in, so I'm assuming it will help me get a little bit more regular. But I got to the point where I could not even handle it. I had terrible stomach pains because I wasn't going, some people say that when they're constipated they're only able to go every couple of days. I would have times where I couldn't remember the last time I had gone, and that's probably why I had the really bad stomach pains. I was starting to get really nauseous. I had no appetite because I just felt like my stomach was always full, which I'm assuming that's all from not being able to go. So the Metamucil is helping a little bit, but I figured I'm only 4 days in, so hopefully it'll help a little bit more. I'm starting to get heartburn just a little bit. I've only had it like 2 or 3 different times. I'm really hoping that I don't have it like an extreme amount. With Grayson, I never had it, and then he came out with like all of that hair. And I say that babies that give you heartburn are going to have a lot of hair. Well, I never had it with him, and he had a lot of hair. This time around I've had it like 2 or 3 times, but I'm really hoping that it doesn't turn into something that's like a regular thing. Another thing is I feel like I'm really starting to just like retain water like everywhere in my body. I feel like my face is starting to get a little bit like swollen looking. I just feel like my entire body feels like I'm like retaining fluids. And I remember with Grayson I had the same problem. After I delivered, I lost a majority of my like pregnancy weight gain. I don't remember how much I gained with him, but I know way more than half of that weight was cut in half after I delivered. I'll have to go back and watch and see how much I gained and then how much I lost. But I know that I retain a lot of fluids, and so a lot of my weight gain is water weight, which is a good thing because after I deliver, hopefully most of the weight will be gone again. New cravings, I just crave sweets, and that's been like the entire pregnancy, so no changes there. Okay, so we have a name. And I have an idea for the name reveal. Like, I basically have it planned out. I just haven't done it yet. And I'm debating if I'm going to post it before he's born or wait until after. I'm not sure yet. And then another thing, I know I'm going to get comments on it. I probably will. It's a very basic idea for a name reveal. It's what a lot of people do that have older kids. But I want to be able to incorporate my kids into the name reveal. Just because there's there's like a 50-50 chance that this will be my last pregnancy, my last baby, everything like that. We might have another one, we might not. If we do, it'll be like 3 years from now, so it won't be anytime soon. One last thing I wanted to talk about is the bottles that we bought. They're the Dr. Brown's Options bottles. We used the regular Dr. Brown's with Grayson, and he loved them. I didn't think to try them until he was like 9 or 10 months old. He struggled with bottles terribly in the beginning. We tried Tommy Tippy, Avent, Munchkin, and I think one other. He just didn't take to bottles very well. And I picked these, and I decided to like really stick to it and just basically like teach him to use these. So that's another thing. If you're a first-time mom watching, even if you plan on breastfeeding, I highly recommend choosing a bottle and just making it a regular thing so they're used to it. Because if you do what I did and not even use the bottle until the baby's like 5 or 6 months old, they're not going to want it. They're not going to take it. So if you plan on breastfeeding but using a bottle occasionally, I definitely recommend getting something that you like and starting out at least introducing it right away, so then your baby will be used to it. But these are the bottles that we are going with. It's the Options bottle, so you can use it with or without the vent. And Grayson liked his Dr. Brown's, so we're just hoping that this baby will too. So that is everything I wanted to talk about in my 26-week update. Bye guys.